Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back. We got the SonicWake V2 out here at the park pond. Okay, in my last video we were testing a big prop, a x452 with the new setup, a 4082 1280 kV on 8S. I was checking temps back and forth, and today I feel confident that we can run this prop basically the whole battery. Now I am gonna try another prop on there, this 1917, just to see if it'll take it for the speed run spot. But I'm gonna mostly run the whole pack out and check temp. Okay, so stick around. It's pretty much fully upgraded. You know, we got the 160 Firma in it, a rocket, 4082 1280 kV. 6500 HCL-HPs, an upgraded 20 kilogram servo, TFL Mad Lizard Stinger, x452 Octura prop, large turn fins. I had to actually modify the bottom of that bracket to make them work. I had a question about that, but they will work. Okay, everything else is basically stock. So we're going to basically try to run this whole pack out with the x452. I put the liner back in because I had some water in my hull. So let's get to it. Let's get this thing cleared out here. All right, so we didn't have anybody fishing when I got here. We got somebody at the end of the pond, so we'll do like some half pond ovals here. All right, got some people feeding the turtles over there. Let's go. Like I said, I'm going to try to run the whole battery out. I really like this setup right here. Got a little torque roll, but hell, that's fine with me. Oh. Got to get used to doing half the pond. It runs so good with that big prop. I'm not even kidding, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Little torque roll right when you get on it, but it flattens itself right out, you know? So freaking awesome. It is fast too, man. Oh man, this is my favorite setup in this boat, man. Had to come off of it, boy. She started lifting up a little bit. Woo, woo. I'm gonna do 2 more laps and I'm gonna bring it in and I'm gonna put that 3-blade prop on and see if it'll take it. It's a 1917 high rake. Nice. I run it pretty hard there. Pretty hard, you know. So really interested in the temps. Like, this is a big prop. I don't think you guys really realize how big this prop is. It's freaking huge. It is 52 millimeters. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All right, let's check her out here. Had a little steam. 131. Okay, so one of my viewers, a couple of my viewers mentioned that these temp guns, they get an accurate temperature when they're a certain distance away from the motor. So I'm gonna check it out here. So it's a 115, 104. Let's pull it back. 100, 106, 17, 122. Trying to keep it still. I really don't think it has a huge difference. 142 is my highest temp with that big prop on it. 135, 26, 34, 20, 119, 26. It's like a five degree variation depending on how far you get it, you know, which I guess that don't really make a huge difference. That's pretty good. That's great operating temperatures, you know, great operating temperatures. So let's check the battery voltage here, because I just want to do 1 or 2 passes with that. It's a 1917. Okay, so I brung it in perfect. That'll give me a little bit of voltage to do what I want to with this fella right here. So I bought this prop when I came up with the idea to do the low KV in this boat, so we can run this larger aggressive prop on here, you know. So hopefully it'll take it. It should. It should. Turn off my boat here. Okay, make sure I'm not gonna lose a finger. I really wish I had the whole pond to test this prop. Yeah, that freaking zubber nut, it kind of roughs the threads up on this shaft. This is the second time I've had to spin my prop off of here. Oh, there we go. It roughs the threads up. That zubber does, and sometimes they're really freaking hard to get on your prop shaft. Once you get it on there and get the threads all worked in, it's easier to work with, but initially getting a zubber nut on, oh man, you're sitting there thinking, man, am I messing this thing up? What am I doing wrong? You know, because it's so hard to tighten up. But once you put it on there a couple times, it's a little easier. I like how they grab, you know, like right now it's really grabbing. It won't back off. A zubber nut will not back off. Okay, get her turned back on. Yeah, that was with my batteries pushed forward. And yesterday's video, I had my batteries had shifted back the first time I ran that big prop, and it was wanting to lift up, and I accidentally cut the part out of the video where I had slid my batteries forward and really tamed down that lift, you know. So I didn't have any water in there, so it was the Teflon liner leaking. So we got that figured out. Okay, started. Probably gonna have some cavitation with this one. Sounds good, boy. Sounds good. Okay. All right, let me get up here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, not much cavitation, I'll take it. Oh man, this is gonna be a good prop on here. Yeah, boy. It sounds like it's almost too much prop, even for this motor. So I'm really concerned about running it on my Dominator. Whoo! Oh, it's fast. It's a fast prop too, boy. All right, let's take her in. I'm glad it didn't power cut. That's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to do a couple laps with this prop right here just to see where it's at. I think it's got to remember, I'm in a little pond waiting for this wind to subside. It's actually, I actually could have went to the speed run spot today because there's no wind, but I wasn't sure if the boat was going to leak or what. So, okay. 68. Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir, buddy. 68, I'll take it, man. She's got 70 in it all freaking day, boy, all day. Like I said, I didn't build this boat for speed. It's a basher. It's basically a basher that I can get some speed with it if I want to. So let's see here. Let's see what the old temps are. It's actually pretty dry. Well, oh, I take it back. There is some water in here. That's why I didn't go to the speed run spot. Well, just enough to mess some stuff up. So I need to track that down. You know, let's see. Get you guys in there. 114, 145, 138, 132, 125. Yep, 122. Oh, it's good, man. No power cuts. None. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the prop I wanted to run on this boat for speed, and it was just too much prop for that 1600 kV Spektrum motor. You know, it's just too much prop. Too much prop. So I'm going to take this prop off. Going to put the 6S battery in, and we'll try something a little bit different here. I think I'm going to use this x450. It's a modified, detongued, and diameter reduced. It's now a 47 millimeter prop, okay, and it's detongued on 6S. Let's just see what it does. Size difference of the two props. Stock prop, 52 millimeter prop. Look at the blade area and the diameter difference, okay? So 43 millimeter, 52, 6 pitch, 4 pitch, 1.4, okay? Well, I'll probably be in about 50 mile an hour. It's not gonna be blazing fast. Definitely ain't gonna be no 68. You know, I think I got 56 yesterday with the 52 millimeter on 6S. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what it does with this cut down prop. It should get it up out of the water a little bit. It's detongued, you know. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good. I wasn't really expecting a whole lot from it, but I'll take that. Detongued it. When you detongue a prop, it kind of increases the RPM, and it adds a little bit of lift. You know, you can get a little bit more RPM out of a prop when you detongue it. Kinda considering detonging that x452. Should run a little bit cooler if you detongue it as well, you know. So I didn't run 452 on here on 6S because yesterday I had one power cut. Temps were good, but I just wanted to try a different prop, you know. Yeah, this setup right here is a good setup if you have, you know, 8S batteries laying around or 8S ground vehicles, you know, and if you get this setup, this low kV motor, just know that you're going to have to get some larger props. You can't run the props that you normally run, like a 4519 OXIDEAN prop with this lower kV motor. You know, it'll take it and it'll run great, but you're not going to have like high 60s, you know, in speed. Have a long run time with that 4519 and a 1200 kV motor, extremely long run time. But just know you're going to have to buy a couple of props for a setup like this, you know, to get that really like grunty feel, you know, fast takeoff. Running pretty good with that prop on there. Yeah, with that motor, with this motor and ESC, I think an x450 would be perfect. I think I am going to get an x450 for it. That 52, it's kind of borderline, you know, like, yeah, it's fun, but you really need to be conscientious of how you run it, how hard you run it, how long you run it with that prop, you know, and how big of batteries you put in the boat. With a big prop, you put a big prop on a boat, you don't want to throw no big ass batteries in it. It's going to weigh it down and it's going to pull a lot more amps, increasing the temperature, you know. Like I wouldn't run those 11,000 milliamp packs I got in here. Shit, did I hit a turtle? With this 8S setup and that big prop, you know what I mean? I wouldn't run that big battery in here. Come on, baby, self-right, because I did not bring a fishing pole. There we go. Good deal. It just takes a minute for it to self-right. It likes that prop. This is the biggest prop I could run with the 1600 kV 4068 Jetstream motor in this setup. This is the biggest prop I could run on here. Most aggressive prop I could run. It did really good, and I think I hit 68 mile an hour with this prop on 8S with that Jetstream motor, you know. Which, by the way, Spektrum just ended a sale on that motor. It was only $58. I started to pick up a couple for a twin build. All right, let's bring her in. That was a nice long run time. Detonguing a prop will increase run time as well, you know? Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. I like this setup. I really do. Got some water in there. I need to do something with my receiver. I got it ballooned and I can't really stick double-sided tape to it. It comes off. I got water. It must have been when it flipped. I got a little. Can you guys see that little hump I have right here? Water gets in right there. It don't seal properly. That's my fault. 92, 93, 99, 100, backed up, 96, 96, 96, 101, 97, 102, 106, 105. Nice and cool. That's a good prop, man. That's a good prop on here. It's one of my oldest props. Woo! I'm glad I brung it in. I need to go home and storage charge that. Dang, I do not like taking batteries down that low. Golly. So yeah, I got water in here still, man. I siliconed that liner in my stuffing tube. I put a little silicone on there. I didn't have much water on that first run, so it must have been getting in that hatch when it was flipped over, you know. Well, tell you what, got two boats I'm trying to trace down a leak on. That's this one and that V2 Blackjack, and it's like a pain in the butt, you know. Yesterday I messed up the tip. Look at that. I got it fixed up with some DP 420 Scotch, well 3M Scotch adhesive. Got it fixed up last night. I should have made a video. Let's see what the speed was. 50. That's fine with me. I'll take it. I'll take it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was probably kind of long, but I really wanted to check runtime, test a couple props, and really was focusing on the water in my boat, see if it had water, because I want to take this thing to the speed run spot here shortly, you know. I appreciate you guys watching. Links are in the description if you guys need anything. Just ask in the comments. I'll be glad to help you out. Big B, we're Ironclad RC.